Boom, we live. What up? What up? B.S.S.P. back at you.
Yeah. Y'all know what it is, man. B.S.S.P. is back at you, man.
That's
We are
right.
live right now. Hit the subscribe, hit the like, you know what I'm saying? Share, care. Y'all know what it is, man. It's John Thoma. We here to talk some sports, man. This is the B.S.S.P.N edition. You know what I'm saying? Thank you for your subscription. My man Rick the Ruler's with me. I got Sheldon with me. I got Dirty Birdo with me. You know what I'm saying? And I got the Stoker, the broker with me. You know what I'm saying? And we're here to talk some sports, man. Some deportes. You know what I mean? I
Man.
love that. I love that we're gonna start off with boxing, man, because we had an epic night for the town. You know what I'm saying? Last night, Newport News natives should be proud, man. It was a historic
Yeah.
night for the city
Yes,
as
great.
the hometown kid, man, our champion, the Bad News People's champion, Jerry the Slugger Forrest,
Yes,
had a
sir.
heavyweight bout on the zone. You know what I'm saying? He was the heavyweight undercard on the Canelo fight, which we'll touch on. But you know what I'm saying? We got to talk about the main event first. You know what I'm saying? And
Yeah.
man, that shit was crazy, man. Did everybody tune into that? I think we all tuned in,
Now,
right?
I wasn't able to catch everything, man, but I did see some clips today. You know what
Yeah,
I'm saying? I did see how everything
Um,
went down.
I missed
And
it too. It was a
it was
mismatch, though. I
crazy.
know that.
Yeah,
Bro,
definitely
dude,
something seemed like that from what I saw.
dude was undefeated. Dude, he fought. It was an undefeated Chinese, Japanese motherfucker. He was
Right.
6'6", 260 pounds, I think, 258 or
Ooh,
something like that.
God.
Yeah.
Okay.
But
Okay.
dude, he fucking caught Slug early. You know what I'm saying? With a couple of short shots. You know what I'm saying? He hit him with like a ghost. I mean, he really didn't smash his face. It kind of just jawed him a little bit.
Right.
He dropped him in the first with like 10 seconds left in the round.
Okay.
Dropped him again in the second twice, right?
yeah,
So he dropped him
Yes.
3 times. Dropped my man 3 times. The third time he fell was ugly because, you know, anytime you fall on your face,
Oh
that
yeah.
means that your
Yeah.
legs, you know, you lost your legs. So he caught a
Nate Robinson shit.
piece.
You're
He
right.
pieced him. My man fell on his face, bro. But the way he popped up, man, god
the
damn,
heart,
bro.
the heart
Yeah.
that man had, boy,
Well,
to
I,
finish
I do
that
have to
fight.
I
Right.
do have
Put
to say
news in
though,
them.
Okay.
man, those first two knockouts, the one in the first round and the second one in the second round, they weren't true knockouts. It was more like dude caught him when when Slugger didn't have balance, you know,
That's a
and that's
knockout,
why,
bro.
It
and
don't
then
matter,
and
man. Hey, that if he punched you and you fell, it don't. It's a
It's a
knockdown,
knockout.
bro. It
Just
don't
It's a
matter.
knockout
knockdown.
But I
confirmed.
understand what you're saying. He didn't catch him with like just a clean power shot. He caught him
yeah,
off balance, blah blah blah. But
yeah. So to
the
me, I mean, from
Brazilians that
if I was a judge, I would have took that in consideration and I would have edged it
No, you
to
can't. You can't because then you're changing the rules. Because as soon as that glove touches the floor, it's considered a knockdown.
Mhm.
Um,
I'm mm,
and and when you fall to the ground, it still expels energy and to get back up from coming up from the ground, regardless.
good point.
nah,
So
absolutely. But I mean, listen, either way, bro. You know,
he showed heart.
when you get knocked down 3 times, bro, like ain't too many fights you've seen. I can think back off the top of my head to the Pacquiao and Marquez fight, right?
Mhm.
Didn't Pacquiao drop that nigga 3 times,
Yep.
and then Marquez came back to get the draw?
Yep.
Yep.
Shit, did this motherfucker pull a Marquez last night, dog? Because talk to me about how he came through for the rest of that fight and showed the fucking dog. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? In him,
Yeah,
bro.
yeah,
He broke
he
him
did.
down with body blows. I remember I
Yeah.
posted, man, yo, just keep going to the body. After he got dropped the third time, I was like, yo, if because the way he popped up, I was like, oh, he's good. Like he didn't pop up like, oh, nah. He popped up like he was frustrated. You could see on the way down, he was like, fuck, like. You know what I'm saying? He was
Yep.
super coherent with getting dropped. So when he got up, dog, I was like, yo, this dude ain't gonna have the gas, bro. So, you know,
Well,
hey
shit.
man. I'm gonna tell you what
One of
though.
those, huh?
You know what I'm saying? Look,
Yeah.
not for nothing though. You know what I'm saying? Jerry Forrest really showed that he been putting in the work because
Yeah.
he got dropped 3 times
Good
and
news.
outlasted old boy.
Oh yeah, he did.
By the
You know
end
what I'm
of the fight,
saying?
he
In
was
the 12th round,
that big
I'm sorry.
dude couldn't barely stand.
Yeah, in the 12th
Wow.
round, bro. If that shit would have went 30
Yeah.
more seconds, he would have fell flat, bro.
And
Right.
not
I
get
mean,
up.
Bang Jang.
he
Not get
had
up.
him, bro. He had him. I mean, a couple of wild. I mean, if I had to really nitpick for us, you know, just at the end, if he could have just squared up and just, you know what I'm saying, like pieced his ass, it would have been night because the
But he was
dude was
exhausted. He was
he was
exhausted. They
exhausted, so
both were
he was just,
tired.
They
Yeah.
both were
You
tired.
got
you know
this
Yeah.
how
big
heavyweights get sloppy at the end. You know what I mean?
and then you
Yeah.
get this big guy resting on you. You know what I mean? That's heavy on all his body weight.
That's
You
Let's
know
dead.
what I
talk
mean?
about him getting the
So
draw because
I was
I
gonna
was
say, so
saying,
it ended up being a majority draw.
You got
yo,
a
it was
point taken away.
so Zhang, the dude's name was Zhang, last name
Yeah.
Zulia Zhang or
Big Bang
Right. That's what
Zhang.
I'm
Jang.
saying.
Big
Yep.
Bang Zhang, that was his name, Big Bang Zhang.
Oh wow. Okay.
No homo.
They build it as an upset
Pause.
if Forrest would have won, so
Oh yeah,
Okay.
bruh. Upset ain't the shit, nigga. That shit would have had to go back to the drawing board.
oh yeah.
But you know, he was leaning on him every time Forrest would come in, you know, because Forrest was so much shorter than him.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying? He would just put his arm and his body on top of Forrest, and instead of clenching, he was just leaning on top of him. That's illegal. You know what I'm saying? So if Forrest would have maybe took that knee, the commentator kept saying it like, "Yo, just take the knee," and he would take a point. He didn't never do that shit because he's not a bitch ass nigga. So he just didn't even complain, you know what I mean? And I'm like, you know, I respect it, but at the same time, you got to help yourself. You know what I'm saying? Had he complained a little earlier, or maybe the corner, get the corner to complain. And I guess they, you know, finally got to him because you see he started a little bit and they finally took the point. So they take the point from old boy, which helped the outcome a lot. But bro, they warned him after they took the point. I'm
Yeah.
like, bro, how
He
you warn
continued
the
doing it.
motherfucker after you? Ain't that another point? Like that should be
Yeah.
another point. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? So I mean, technically, if you looked at the punching stats and all that shit, the CompuBox numbers that my man Bram is famous for on
Yes.
B.S.S.P.
Yes.
That shit was overwhelmingly in Forrest's favor. He threw more, landed more. You know what I'm saying? Like at the end of the fight, that dude walked out the fucking ring. Zhang, man, they had to hold him up.
No
Like he was
gas
like,
left.
he didn't have shit, bro. They really held him and like dragged that nigga out of there. You could see his face. He ain't even like, he walked out like, you know what I'm saying? And Forrest was to his credit, you know what I'm saying? That nigga was turned up, you know what I mean?
Come
Shout
on,
out to
Newport
Slug, man.
News.
He was like, yo, give me Joshua.
He got a
He
hit
said, give
list
me
now.
Joshua. Hey, more power to him, man. I'm proud.
Respect.
You know what I'm saying? More proud to be from Newport News today than I was yesterday after that performance, man.
No doubt. That's
Put some
dope,
Shit
man.
was
respect
fire,
on his
man.
name, man.
It's good to see him putting on for the city. That's a fact, man. I always see him online. I see the influences he has in the community too. And you know, it's good to always see, you know, especially the promotions. You saw it in shorts, right? You had the, you know, the city on my chest and the villains up there. It was, you know, Anton Bethea joints up there. It's just dope, man. It's real
That
dope.
shit is I'm so happy you said that shit, man, because I
Marcella's
forgot
hands
about
on
that.
Yeah,
And that
it's
nigga had
amazing.
the Wands Cafe on there,
You
dog.
saw that. You saw that. That's
Bro,
real
I
home
had to
team.
zoom in on that one because I
Yeah.
looked at all the other ones and I'm like,
Yeah.
ooh, these niggas showing
Yeah,
Come
up.
man.
on, man.
I
Come
And I
saw
saw
on.
that
the
earlier
yo,
today.
bro. I'm gonna get some wands this week because of that.
There,
Bro.
I got some earlier today.
Shout out to Wands Cafe.
Wands is the shit,
Shout out to
boy.
Sick
Wands
Mike and the
Cafe.
Virginia Villains.
That's a
Shout
fact.
out,
Yeah.
shout out to Tommy
UTC.
Riemann and City on My Chest.
Yes,
Yeah.
Shout
sir.
out to the iconic, legendary Uptown legend Antoine Bethea.
That's
Yo,
a
that
fact.
was such a beautiful thing. I honestly, that was my favorite part of the whole night to see
And that's
that
man.
represented on his trunks, bro. That shit was so fire, bro.
That's amazing, man.
He had the hat on, the
Yeah, you
City on
saw
My
him come
Chest
in with the
hat.
city on my chest hat, man.
Oh
Definitely,
man,
Home
fire, bro.
team. Home
Fire,
team.
fire, yo. So
That's dope.
that was sick. You know what I'm saying?
So let's
Shout
go
out
to
to
the
Slug, man.
yeah. Shout out to Slug.
We'll go to the Canelo fight though, man. Talk to him.
I
man.
want to say this about Canelo. I don't think there's anyone in boxing right now that's as good as Canelo. Once again, he displayed it yesterday. His technique, his boxing IQ, his body work, his vicious combinations, his pinpoint target to the fucking face. I mean, the uppercuts, straight right hands, his left hooks to the body. I don't know anyone that could touch Canelo right now, especially in that weight class.
That's being said a lot too.
Can anybody argue that? Because
I can't argue with that.
I mean, it's been proven. You know, his reputation precedes him definitely. You know, you just hear it more and more. So, you know, he keeps doing this, man.
After the Mayweather fight, it only made him better. It made him into an animal after that Mayweather fight.
Right.
Man, you gotta remember, man, he was only 22 when he fought Mayweather, bro.
That's crazy.
Just a kid, man. Just
his training got really rigorous after that too, man.
Yo, this Canelo could not fight Mayweather because Mayweather's not this big.
No.
That's true.
You see what I'm saying? Mayweather would never ever have gotten to 168 pounds, bro. So
the fact that
the fact that Canelo's 5'8", bro.
He's not tall, man.
5'8", bro. He's a little dude, bro. He's 168 pounds. He's fighting middleweights that are like 6'2" or 6'3" sometimes.
Right.
And chopping them dudes down, bro. Dudes that been at light heavyweight have come down to middleweight and gotten fucking knocked out, bro.
Man,
I mean, he fucked up everybody in his
Kovalev at 175.
Yeah, Kovalev
at 175. He fought him at 175. That's light heavyweight. And destroyed him and knocked him out.
His power, you know. All right, so look,
where he took Triple G 12 rounds and almost beat him. I mean, Canelo's just another animal.
Yeah.
I'm gonna tell you what, and I know with all that being said, fuck the fight from yesterday, bro. That shit was ass, bro. Like that dude, he was the mandatory challenger. Nobody wanted him to fight Canelo, but the rules state he had to fight him because he had a belt. Because he was, #1 contender for the belt.
Right.
So it had to happen, but that nigga was outclassed, bro. That dude had no fucking business being in the ring with Canelo.
No.
Now Billy Joe Saunders, though, this kid that he's about to fight next week, I mean in March, May 6th, bro, tune in. Don't miss that one. Don't fucking miss that one, bro. Because this dude has been at this weight all his career. This is his weight class. Like, this is the one, bro.
That's a quick turnaround for a next fight.
I think that after
Canelo just fought 10 weeks ago. He just fought 10 weeks ago.
That shit is
he fought today, and he's trying to get out.
He's trying to get out. He's trying to get through this contract with the Zone that he signed for 10 fights.
Okay.
So that's why he's doing this shit. He wants to get out of it. You know what I'm saying? And he's being smart because they gave him 10 fights for what was it, like 300 million or some stupid shit like that.
372.
Yeah, some stupid shit like that. And he's about to, like, 6 or 7 of the dudes that he's gonna end up fighting are trash, bro. Like sparring
easy money, right?
Shit. Easy money, nigga. So I would be doing the same thing if I was Canelo. Yeah, line up fucking. Nice. What was the dude's name? Yildirim, whatever the fuck.
Yeah,
Yildirim. Line his ass up. I think Billy Joe Saunders is gonna get knocked out too, but I don't think it's gonna be what he did to this dude yesterday.
That's gonna be something. To see,
no, farther, but I think towards the end, Canelo just with the body shots and just overall power in his swing is just going.
Have y'all ever seen Billy Joe Saunders fight? This dude is a slickster, man. He's not like this guy Yildirim was, you know what I'm saying? Fucking supposed to be
Pilgrim.
Yeah, Pilgrim. That's what he was, a pilgrim. He ain't one of them, you know what I'm saying? Like, this dude is a slick boxer. He kind of reminds me of, like, I know this shit sound crazy, but he kind of like a Roy Jones. You know what I'm saying?
Slippery.
He'll fight with his hands down. You know what I mean? He fights with his hands down. He'll be like straight up. Watch him. Look him up. Billy Joe Saunders, bro. The boy, I'm trying to tell you, man.
He's good, but his chin hasn't really
Billy
been
Joe
tested.
Saunders, bro.
Who's tested his chin, though?
Who?
Saunders. Who's tested his chin?
I mean, dog.
He
Look him
hasn't. He
up, bro.
hasn't got.
He's
He
undefeated.
hasn't got his chin tested really.
He's undefeated, 30-0.
He gonna be 30-1 after Canelo.
Well,
man, that's all right.
I don't know.
Look,
If old
let's
boys
look.
like you say is, man, a counter puncher like Roy, that'd be nice to see. Good counter puncher,
Definitely.
man. Always is.
Canelo
That's what
is
Roy
a
was a
counter
master
puncher.
of, man. He just
Canelo
pull back,
is a
let you
counter
punch, and then, oh man,
Bro, dude's 30 years old. Let me see. Yeah, he just turned 31, Billy Joe. Just
31.
turned 31. He's in the prime of his career, bro. Like, I'm trying to tell you, this is going to be a tough fight for Canelo, man. This dude's going to I'm going to tell you what. Win or lose, Canelo ain't going to look like he did yesterday, untouched. He going to get touched in this fight, bro.
Who's really touched Canelo's face, though?
This dude is going to touch. He's going to put leather on his face, bro. Telling you, watch him fight. If you watch him fight, you'll see why I'm saying that, bro.
Yeah.
He got angles, bro. He's not just gonna stand in front of him, you know. And he's bigger than Canelo. He's tall, like he got long arms.
That's good. That's perfect for Canelo's ribs. He's like, ooh, ribs. I'm gonna break that tall, linky motherfucker down, and then he's gonna expose his face.
Oh man.
But yeah, man. It's some good fights coming up, man.
Well,
you know what I mean?
All right. Now on to basketball.
Go ahead and talk about them Knicks, man. Go ahead and get that out there.
You know, we just cracked 500. You know what I'm saying? 18 wins already. You know what I mean? So big ups to New York basketball. You know what I mean? JR, RJ, they balling. You know what I mean? Derrick Rose has invigorated the staff and the roster. Tibbs and Rose united back in the Mecca. You know what I'm saying? Defense is first. So the defensive basketball, you know, team basketball, we don't really got a, well, obviously we do got a player that would go to with Randall, but like everybody steps up, man. Like nobody, you know, I love what the Knicks are doing, man. Still got a lot of work to do. We're only 18 and 17, but fourth place in the East. That's good enough for fourth place in the East. So B.S.S.P.N will keep you posted on the Knicks. God damn it! If you tune in to B.S.S.P.N, you're gonna get your Knicks fix. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. You know what I'm saying? It's me, the Michael Vicker Slick Talk. You know what I'm saying? The Bubba Chuck of your podcast, man.
There we go.
Yeah.
Talk to him.
Shell Boogie, who's your team?
Listen, man. I was a diehard Sixers fan in the past. That was truly with Iverson being there. You know what I mean? Things change going along the way. I've been following LeBron the whole career. You know, and that's somebody that I respect. And going into that, I see that they just beat the Warriors. You know what I'm saying? 117-91 today. I know they've been struggling out there. You know, in some ways, some cats not really healthy right now, but they hoop right now. You know what I'm saying?
What happened with the Jazz game?
Let me see what we got. Let me see. The Jazz played today?
No. I'm talking about when the Lakers played the Jazz.
Oh, well, I mean, look, why you want to bring up old shit?
Yeah, right. I was about to say, you going back.
Why you bringing up old shit, man? You know what I mean? What we really need to talk about is, you know, the Lakers beat a really hot Warriors team. They broke their 4-game streak. You know what I'm saying? They were playing horrible basketball. But the good thing when I look at the box score is that they scored 117 points and nobody scored more than 20. You got Morris with 13, Braun with 19. You had Schroeder came back today. He had 12. Kuzma had 12. Caruso had 13. THT had 11. You see what I'm saying? Like, that's what it's going to take for them to win these games. Everybody's like, oh, LeBron, he's missing all these threes, and he's not the MVP without AD. And it's because none of these motherfuckers was putting up points.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I follow the box score. So now when you got Schroeder coming out putting up 12, Marquise Morris puts up 13, 13 and 8. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, dog. 12 and 6.
So now with that being said, in reference to the box scoring, right? Because I can tell you do well with following that. How do you put the Brooklyn Nets up to the Lakers at this point?
At this point, the Brooklyn Nets are fucking Godzilla to a fucking ant without AD. You know what I'm saying? But when you add, you know what I'm saying, fucking T-Rex, when you bring in AD to the fix, you know what I'm saying? Now Godzilla don't look so big.
Not so bad. Not so bad.
You know what I'm saying? So I think that with the GOAT King, LeBron James, and AD, and then you have a roster which on any given night you could have Pope could be the third guy, Kuzma could be the third guy, Schroeder could be the third guy. You know what I'm saying? There's so many guys that can step up and be the third guy for them. So that's the type of team they have.
Right.
Whereas Brooklyn, you got 3 guys, you're gonna have to count on them now. KD ain't been playing. And fucking Irvin and Harden work like fucking bread and butter.
And they have to, right? It's an obligation at this point. They cannot have a night where they're not hitting on every cylinder, assists, points, whatever, defense, whatever. You know what I'm saying?
No, they have to get the contributions from their big men because they don't have the depth.
They don't,
like the Lakers got. You know what I'm saying? So Clippers and Bucks was another one. You know what I'm saying? Hey, Giannis came up big with the dunk down the lane and sealed the deal. You know what I'm saying? Clippers don't look that good to me, man. That's all I'm gonna say, man. I'm not worried about the Clippers.
Yeah, but they've been on that down, a decline, right? I mean, it's kind of been their, reputation recently, where it's like, the trades that they did, some time ago, it's just not fulfilling what they thought. You know what I mean?
Nah, but I like the Sixers this year, though. I heard you said you fuck with the Sixers. Embiid, bro, like he's the last of a dying breed, yo.
That's a fact. That's a fact. They can call him soft out of it. I mean, he gets that too at sometimes, but
I don't know how he's the last center to me. One of the last centers that plays with his back that can play.
Right.
Dominate. That can dominate with his back to the basket.
Yes, sir.
He can post up, give me the ball, fucking spread it out, and I'm gonna fuck you up. He can do that. Ain't too. I mean, there's a few other guys that really can, but not like him. Not as 7'1", not as athletic. You know what I'm saying? Like AD could do it. You know what I'm saying? But he ain't as big and strong as fucking Embiid.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
And he could really.
He's not a true center.
He could really dominate the game.
Center at all. He's more
like he could be a dominating force in the game, in any game he plays.
I think if the Lakers still had McGee and Howard,
AD would be playing. Goodness.
AD would be playing power forward.
They just looked unstoppable.
Howard
with that. Yeah. McGee and Howard. I mean, McGee was just enhanced at that point, regardless of the jokes that he would get. I mean,
you're not such a bad basketball player when you're playing with the greatest of all time. You know what I'm saying?
Man. He's gonna put you in that position.
Yeah.
Right.
He
would step to that. He would step to that.
I mean, besides Magic, you can't debate. Magic is the only player you could say that has been able to use his players as good as LeBron. Right. I don't think LeBron's the best player ever to play the point position, because you can call him a point forward, point guard, whatever.
Right.
But no one has used his teammates the way he does, bro. No one. That's why you see these guys, they fly over there to play with him, these role players. They're like, hell yeah, because I know he's going to use me, my role, to its potential, to its full potential. Those Kyle Korver type of guys, those fucking...
the best example was the Cavaliers. Listen, he took those guys to a whole different
level. First Cavs, man.
Oh my goodness. People that you just never really even thought that they were, primetime players like that, was stepping up, hitting clutch shots. It was crazy.
Yeah, he made Love look good.
Yes, sir.
Bro.
Oh my.
Yeah.
There ain't a lot there. I don't think there's ever gonna be a player his size do that. I think there'll be another point guard that come like a Jason Kidd, you know what I'm saying? John Stockton and those true Chris Paul, those true point guards still exist, but they're not 6'8", 270 jumping through the fucking roof, you know what I mean? They're not that, you know what I mean? And
bruh, that's phenom
I gotta see,
man.
I gotta see old boy get one more, man. But yo, B.S.S.P.N, man, we're gonna wrap this thing up, you know what I'm saying? This first episode was solid, bro.
No
I expect more, man. Y'all keep tuning in, like, subscribe, and share. You know what I'm saying? This is Johnny Madden, the Mike Vicker Slick Talk. You know what I'm saying? The Bubba Chuck of your podcast. Yo, Rick the Ruler, take us home, man.
We out. Make sure you hit that thumbs up and subscribe button. Hit that notification bell.
Do that.
We got more stuff coming your way.
That's a fact.
Now, B.S.S.P.N. episode 1. We'll be back
in the books.